I've been ordained 39 years. Next year I'll celebrate my 40th anniversary. I've been around the parishes during that time. This is my 10th parish. I started off at the cathedral, then I served with Monsignor at the Mac Tirade, a good time there. From there I went to North Georgia and Athens, then I went to Decatur. From there I went to Middle Georgia, Sacred Heart in Milledgeville. There I went east of Atlanta to St. Teresa's in Douglasville. Then I served for 5 years in the inner city at St. Anthony's. From there I went to presently Johns Creek at St. Benedict's. Then I went to St. Andrews across the river. And last of all, my appointment is here at All Saints. Now, when I came here to All Saints, I was told that this is a most welcoming parish and a great parish. And I have no doubt about it that that is what it was. But however, there was a big surprise for me when I came here. I was here just a few months, and a template of a letter was circulated to you, the parishioners, to quite a number of you, and also to a number of other people. And it was requesting that you would copy or edit this letter and send it to the papal nuncio to have me removed from All Saints. That's a fact. I have the letter, and other parishioners here have it too. And people call me up and they says, "What do you think?" Well, says I've got a lot of welcomes in my life, but this is somewhat unique. And however, it didn't bother me because that came from just a small little group. And the reason I bring it up is that this week, on Wednesday, there was handed me a letter from All Saints members. You wrote me a letter. At least that's what I've been told. Hands up everyone who wrote me this letter or who assigned the responsibility to someone in the parish to write me this letter. Oh. Well, there's a problem here then, so. I wonder who wrote it. But you know something? Do you know the address? The address they have given is the address here of the church. Our mailing address, they say, is All Saints Catholic Church, 2443 Mount Vernon Road, Atlanta, Georgia, 3033. I didn't know you got your mail here. Do you all collect your mail here? Well, that's what they're saying here. Now, I'll read the letter, because they said that we have sent this out from the people who are at All Saints directory, those who are listed. So not all of you are listed in the directory, so we read it for you. As you know, the Archdiocese of North Georgia and All Saints Catholic Church have proposed raising All Saints Sanctuary and replacing it with a much larger church with a large parish hall beneath it. It is estimated range from 18 million to more than 20 million. The proposal also includes a 3-story administration building. How those costs were calculated is not clear. The Archdiocese and the parish have gained approval from the city of Dunwoody to erect those 2 buildings and a parking deck to replace Kieran Hall. The plan comes even as parishioners can see mass attendance in decline. It's really crowded here this evening, anyhow. The building, they are being told that the current church building is sinking into fill dirt and cracks are developing. According to materials released by the parish office, engineering firms estimated the cost of repairing the current church structure would be up to $4 million. To date, the parish office has not considered the interests and opinions of parishioners. please take a minute to fill out the survey. We will provide the consolidated, unedited results to the parish council, Archbishop Gregory, and to all who respond to this survey. Now, the questions were simply this, and I'll address a few points later. Are you a current member of All Saints Catholic Church? Are you aware of the campaign to tear down the current church, built in 1978 and build a new church at the cost of $18 to $20 million? Do you support the plan to build a new church at the cost of $20 million? Do you support to build a new activity building and a 3-level parking deck at a cost estimated to be between 10 and 15 million if it required tearing down Kiernan Hall? Do you believe we have suitable space open to a Catholic school, K through 8, with playgrounds at All Saints? Now that's the survey. Now let me mention a few things about this. The most significant thing I found about this is that, let me put it this way. Every week I stand here before you. What I say, I know several of you may not agree with me at all times. And some of you do, because sometimes you give me a round of applause. And maybe the round of applause is maybe for me to keep quiet and walk off. I don't know, I haven't been into that. But the thing about it is that no one put their signature to this. This is what we call cowardice, spinelessness, and low life. In the first centuries, these were called the Pharisees. They couldn't deal with Jesus, so they went away and plotted to see how they could destroy him. Now let me mention a few facts. He says, the parish has not considered the interests and opinions of parishioners. To date, I have invited and met with 722 families. In fact, this letter was handed to me on Wednesday evening when I was meeting with 22 members. I think some of you are, how was that meeting? Some of you are here at that meeting? There they are, 2 of them there, 3, 4, 5, see? We were actually doing this. So I've met with 722. Now, could we meet, and by the end of next month, we will have invited every member of the parish who wishes to come and discuss this with us. This has been a real slow process from the first time we had focus groups. Initially, what we wanted to do was just, from the result of the structural engineers, we simply said we would replace the church and the administration building. Both of them are sinking, by the way. And what happened was, as we talked to people, they said, no, we need more than this. And as a result, we had to look at the whole idea of an entrance-exit. That was one of the things, to put it at the light. Then there was storm water. Then there was parking. And all of this at the same time, bits and pieces, had to go through the city council bit by bit. And as you know, it was only about a month or more or so ago when we finally got approval from the City Council of Dunwoody to go ahead. There's not much point in inviting everyone together until we know where we are going. And as we were meeting with this 700 plus families, there were tweets and suggestions, and we were continually rendering them. And still this is also at this time is also a work in progress. There's a whole lot more to be looked at in terms of the face spray, the interior, all of this, and you will be involved in it, you know. Now, the next thing, when it says how the costs are not clear. The costs are very clear how we came up with this. And by the way, the person who wrote this, why didn't you come into my office, or why didn't you come into my office and discuss it with myself, or economic, or with our committee? I mean, No, but anyhow, how we came up, initially we said that we would have, our present structure is 40,000 square feet, and we said we would extend it to 78,000. Well, that didn't go over well. People said we needed larger. For example, we can provide larger clubs, but where are people going to meet? And the result was that now our present structure is at, and it's the maximum, is at 120,000 square feet. How did we come up with $18 million? Very simple. People who ask me, they know. A good friend of mine, Father David McGuinness in Athens, is after putting up a fabulous elementary school and a gymnasium up in Athens. And the contractor was Tony Salome. And I asked him, a fine brick building, I asked him what was the cost of that, what did it come in at? And it came in at under $100 a square foot. Now, as people knew that we were doing construction, they themselves sent us in what they had done of churches and schools. Most of them range from $150 to $200 a square foot. So what we did is, we don't know what it's going to cost. So we split the difference between $100 and $200 and says, let's estimate it at $150 a square foot. For 120,000 square feet is exactly $18 million. Will it be more? It may be a lot more. Will it be less? It could be a lot less. But anyhow, we had to come up with some sort of an estimate in terms of funds that we would raise. So that's basically how we came up with that. Now, where these people came up with the idea of, none of us, this is totally new to me and us, no one has came up with an idea of a deck with the estimated cost of 10 to 15 million. We haven't even discussed that. Other than it's just in the plan, it's a phase 3 of the plan, and when that will arrive. And it says a Catholic K through 8 grammar. No one is talking about building a school, K through 8. We're talking about that if the parish decides to have a school, what size of a school will it be? Will it be an elementary school? Will it be a hybrid school? Will it be? That's for parishioners to decide. None of us is deciding this at this time. I can't decide it. Let it be for us to work with the diocese and work with the council and all of this. Now, the only reason why I mention this is that at the meeting and also during the week, a number of people got this call in, and they were simply ticked off about it. And it says, we are not part of this. And I believe that, okay, what I will do, I decided I would speak to this parish this weekend. This is what I call low life. And the sadness of it is, whoever wrote this, they believed for one moment that this parish would agree with that type of behaviour. I may be only here 4.5 years, but I know you're better than that. And I don't take any offence at this letter, and I thank you.